Hey guys, Editor Beniza again from Semani Enterprise Tutors, and today we're going to be looking at switch statements. I hope you have been following well with our tutorial series, and I hope it has been, inciting, and I hope you've learned new things. Today we're going to be learning switch statement, like I said, and a switch statement is kind of like a conditional statement too. It works on a certain condition. If a condition is true, then execute this. If it is false, then do this. But then, frankly speaking, a switch statement is, to me, a replacement of multiple if statement. That is why I have this here. Now, what I have done before starting this tutorial is I've created a switch statement Java class file, and then I've created an integer variable called check, and I've initialized it with the value of 5. And then I have multiple if statement checking, at different checking for the value in the variable. So this if statement says is check equals to 1. So if check is equals to 1, then print out Monday. Now note that this is the double equals to sign and not the single one. When you use a single equals to sign, it's more of an initialization rather than a check. But when you use a double equals to sign, then you are now checking for the value in the variable. All right, so if you already guessed what I'm attempting to do here, I'm attempting to get which day of the week it is, or which day of the week the value in check stands for. So 5 should be Friday. So if I run this, you would see that we'll get Friday as a displayed message. All right, so there you go, Friday. But then this looks all all unprofessional. Like, that is why the guys that made Java now made a way, or they made a statement called the switch statement. Okay, so this key, I'm going to be using this, and then we're going to be building this as we go on. So this key is more or less like, what variable would you want to check in the switch statement? Now, if you notice in our multiple if statement, the variable we are checking is the check variable. All right, so put this here. So switch check, that means this check variable is what we'll be using inside of what the switch statement. I remember the opening and the closing brace. Okay, so case value, and the case value I want to use 1. So it's more or less like these statements are the same now. So case 1 is the same thing as saying if check is equals to 1. This is now saying case 1, if it is 1, if the value of check equals to 1, then system.out.println Monday. And then this break statement is necessary, because if you don't include the break statement and you have other cases like we're about to have now, then that would in a way display all what is, if we say that both cases are equals to true. But then we'll see that when we build this more further. So case 2 is the same thing as if check is equals to 2, and then case 3 will be the same thing as if check is equals to 3, just the way our multiple if statements are. I'll just copy this. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so I'll copy this. 2 for Tuesday, 3 for Wednesday, okay, 4 for Thursday, all right, then 5 for Friday, 5 for Friday, 6 for Saturday, I'll be faster, 6 for Saturday, and lastly 7 for Sunday. Okay, now somebody would be asking, I'll just comment this out since we are done. Somebody is asking, how about this default break? Now, this default statement is a statement that would only be true if none of this condition is met. So it's more or less like the else statement. So if it is not, if the variable check is not equals to 1 or equals to 2 or equals to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if it is probably 0 or anything greater than 7, then this default block of code will then be executed. So we would then say that if it is 0 or if we have anything greater than 7, we will print not within the range of 0 to 7. Okay, so let's run this and then I would explain further. Run as Java application. Friday. All right, so this one, this is the code. Check is equals to 5, so it checks is the value in check 1. No, it is not. Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 5? Oh yes, it is. Then it displays this, and then this break tells it that it should move out of. Okay, for us to understand, I would put a print line. I'll put a print statement here, and I would say outside the switch statement, or after, beg your pardon, after the switch statement, and then I would come here and say before the switch statement. Okay, so we'll run that again. So there we go, before the switch statement, Friday. So it breaks out once the condition is true. It doesn't go ahead to check if the case is 6 or if the case is 7 or if the case is default. It breaks out and automatically moves code execution to the next line outside of the closing brace of the switch statement. All right, so let's make a little bit of tweaking to this code. Now I want us to be able to accept the value of check from the user. So I'm going to create a scanner object and call it scanner. Okay, so system.in. All right, then we're going to say check is equals to scanner.nextInt. Okay, so this way. All right, so let's display something. System.out.println, enter any number from 1 to 7, and I will guess what day it is. Okay, so this scanner object is going to receive the next number being entered by the user, and then we're going to check what the user had entered, and then from there we're going to be able to display what day of the week it is. All right, so we'll run as Java application. All right, so enter any day from 1 to 7 and I'll guess what day it is. I would enter, no, without to 5, I'll enter 4. Okay, so before the switch statement, and then 4 is Thursday. All right, do we understand? Now for us to check the default case, so I would enter 0. Now because not within the range of 1 to 7, run that again. Not within the range of, now because 0 does not have a case here, so it falls, anything that is not in the case 1, 2, 3 to 7 falls within the default case, and that automatically prints this and says what, not within the range of 1 to 7. Okay, so if we were to do another one, if we were to rerun this, okay, and then we put 8, not within the range. So anything not within the case, if not specified, case 1 to 7 as specified as this, will automatically fall within the default case. Okay, so we're going to make this a little bit, we're going to make it, and then enter any number. We're going to make it possible that so you can detect weekends. Okay, so we can know if it is a weekday or if it is weekend. Okay, so enter any day from 1 to 7, and I will guess if it is a weekday or weekend. All right, so now from Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday is the weekday. All right, and then from Friday to Sunday to me is my own weekend. All right, so in order for us to do this, we would eliminate the break statement right here. Thursday, we would remove that from, okay, and then we'll remove all this. So if it is case 1, case 2, case 3, case 1, case 2, case 3, or case 4, we want to say that system want to display that a weekday. Okay, but if the value is say Friday 5, 6, or 7, you entered weekend. Okay, so if it is case 1, if the value is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, that is a weekday. So when this will break out is if it sees the break statement, then it then moves what to outside of the code block. All right, so we run it again. So if I enter 3, said what is entered what a weekday. So if you eliminate the break statement from each case and then you combine the cases together, it then makes it easier, because if you are using the multiple if statement, you can't do this. You have to then do something like if check is equals to 1, or check is equals to 2, or check is equals to 3. That's a longer way. It is better you use the switch statement, and then you can combine the cases together, and then you have what a system, a print. You can do anything here. An assignment operator can be here, but then do not forget your break statement. This breaks it out of this particular condition. So if these conditions are met, break means move out of the switch block of code and then let the execution continue to the next line. All right, so let's try weekends. So from 5, you would guess that what you entered weekend. All right, so this is how the switch statement works. This is the basic way it works, and with this you can build on anything. You can make any other application. You can make the one that could select the day of the week, select what day of the month is depending on the number being entered by the user. So with this knowledge, I believe that everybody can build on it and make a better application. All right, so thank you for watching. Do not forget to do a lot of hands-on. That is where we improve your programming skills. All right, thank you for watching, and God bless.